Internet! Today we're going to give it a go with Dragonlord Ojutai, a 5-mana Azorius Elder Dragon commander. Very fun commander if you remember this guy from, I believe it was Dragons of Tarkir, quite a few years ago. It's one of my favorite blocks we ever had. I think that might have been the very first block I really went into Standard, and Ojutai was a really powerful force to be reckoned with in those days. So if you take a look here, you can see 5 power, 4 toughness with flying, and Dragonlord Ojutai has hexproof as long as it's untapped. And then whenever Ojutai deals combat damage to a player, you look at the top 3 cards of your library and you put one of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Very useful, built-in anticipate basically. And all we're going to do is give Ojutai vigilance, because we want Ojutai to stay hexproof as long as possible. Ojutai with hexproof is a very difficult threat to deal with, because it's pretty beefy as well. So we're going to do that with a couple methods here. We have things like Kor Halberd for 1 mana, and we attach for 1. Ojutai gets +1/+1 and vigilance. You're going to see that a lot. We added a new card from the new set, Lightwheel Enhancements for 1 mana. It starts your engines, which isn't too big of a thing in this deck, but hey, you never know. It gives 1/1 and vigilance, and if you get to max speed, you can cast this from your graveyard. So that's pretty nice, especially since auras, usually are just a one-off. Radiant Grace, same thing, 1 mana, gives +1 in vigilance, and if Ojutai was to die while this is attached, it comes back as an enchant player that basically gives all their creatures coming into play tapped. That's quite useful, since all of a sudden their reach creatures or blockers are coming in, and it takes a whole turn to get the ability to block Ojutai. And so you're still getting those damage triggers to get that, look 3 cards deep and get something you want in your hand here. Wrench is another method. We just attach it for 1 mana. For 2 mana. However, this one has the ability to draw a card, tap target creature, and whatnot, but we don't usually use those effects. We usually just want vigilance on Ojutai. A couple of the other cool ways to give Ojutai vigilance without having to spend mana to attach to it is things like Always Watching. It just stays on the board. You can cast this before Ojutai's even in play, have it ready to go. Ojutai comes in, and the next turn, boom, starts hitting. Might of the Ancestors is another method. It gives you a beginning of the combat, gives +2 and vigilance to target creature, which, boom, all of a sudden you're swinging in for 7. Not to mention any other buffs you decided to put on Ojutai as well. We also have Brave the Sands. This is actually quite nice for 2 mana. I have found this to really stem the bleeding against red aggro, because Ojutai is really not a little baby creature. We're talking 5/4 dragon here. They can take, a couple blocks here, especially if you're buffing them up with a couple +1/+1 enchantments or equipments. So one of the few ways to get rid of Ojutai is to edict us out of having Ojutai. So if you have to sacrifice a creature, we have a couple methods to try to get around that. Cathar's Call gives us the vigilance we need on Ojutai, but also at the beginning of your end step, you get to make a 1/1 human token. Pretty nice to have a creature to sacrifice. We also have Crystal Barricade to give us hexproof. So if they can't target us, they can't target player, sacrifices a creature, and whatnot. This also gets you around things like Thoughtseize or Duress, which is quite nice, because I don't know about you, I hate getting hand hate. it's terrible. We have some basics in the blue package here. Mana Drain, Counterspell, Tail's End, things you usually see here. I always like to include a couple things like this: Eaten by Piranhas and Unable to Scream. Those are just my preferred methods for dealing with opposing commanders. They stay on the board and all of a sudden they're just collecting dust. And since Ojutai has flying, most of the time they're not even going to be able to do anything. They can't even chump block to get rid of it. We have our 2 mana rocks here. We have our 3 mana rocks here. We obviously don't want to cast Ojutai on turn 5 if we can help it. So the earlier we can get him out and vigilant, the better. But I don't normally put Ojutai out until I have a vigilance component ready to go, because I don't want to be worrying about things like board wipes, because that's really one of the few ways and most consistent ways to get rid of Ojutai. And speaking of board wipes, we are not shy on having those for ourselves. So we have Day of Judgment, Depopulate, Wrath of God, Supreme Verdict, and then we even have Cleansing Nova, although this is mostly for the destroy all artifacts and enchantments side, but we can use it for all the creatures. And my favorite is Spectacular Pileup. This is such a good board wipe. In case you haven't gotten it yet, I really suggest you do so. I don't care about your heroic intervention anymore. Go ahead and cast it in response to this, because that's going to resolve, and then this will still remove indestructibility from all those creatures, and then they will die. And in the card matchups where this is just a dead card, we just cycle it, and we're good to go here. We also run Urza along with the Mightstone and Weakstone to try and get Mr. Urza Planeswalker in play, along with a couple of Teferis just to help get us to those victories. Dominaria, Time Reveler, you just can't go bad or can't go wrong with those guys. They're very useful. The mana base, pretty basic here. We just have our little fun lands like Iganjo, Castle Vantris, and Hall of the Storm Giants, and Otawara. And since we're always going to have Dragonlord Ojutai out, I'm going to go ahead and have Rivendell because you can get a free scry for 2 mana. I'll take that every day. So let's jump in and see how many times we can get Ojutai Vigilant. It's pretty neat when you're doing recordings of these decks that, depending on the type of deck you're running, you could go anywhere from needing to do like 8 games or only 6 games, you know, like a control deck, right? 6 of those matches will be probably the same as about 9 or 10 of your aggro matches, so it's pretty cool when you have to kind of take that into account here. This is kind of a mid-control-ish deck. We're on the play here. I don't know. Who are we against? It's kind of slow here, but we have all the key components we need. So if we draw into Mono Rock, maybe. Called it. Turn 1. Must be nice. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life and get an energy. And whenever you attack, you may pay 4 energy. And if you do, you get to put 2 1/1 counters and a flying counter on target attacking creature, and it becomes an angel. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, that could stack up pretty fast. I wonder... I think we can afford to wait a little bit. I was thinking about putting Unable to Scream already. Oh, okay. Well, that might be... Oh, we got a couple board... Well, there we go. I feel a little better already. Sure. Pile up. So good. Okay. Blue mana's online here. Yep. Let's go ahead and bait some action out of them. See if they want to fight over this. And then we'll make it seem like, oh, we don't have a counter anymore. We want them to feel comfortable in casting their commander here. And then we want to just kill it all. Alright, let's see if they go for their commander, thinking, okay, Deputy of Detention instead. Scary. What are they going for? Celeste? Oh, they're going for that. Oh, brother. I'm not exactly opposed to this. Okay, well now I think we're just going to do this. What could they have? Censor? Sure. Oh, they're holding up Wash Away. That was Wash Away, wasn't it? How do we want to do this? We could plus here and force them to attack. Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this.
People always need to remember this is also a form of life gain. Now, they're dealing damage to your Planeswalker and not you. So we essentially negated 6 damage here. Sure.
Stop that now. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Man, Urza into Solemn would be slick, wouldn't it? Let's see. They're gonna make it unblockable no matter what, so we won't be able to block. They won't even have to do that to their menace creature here. So I guess we want to Solemn and make sure we get a land down. Let's tap this in on the off chance they destroy like artifacts or something. Oh, I meant to do that, you guys. In case you were wondering, I didn't mean to cast Solemn there. Just like I planned. Oh, that's funny. That's exactly why I was going to play Solemn. I figured they would just remove him, and then we weren't. We were still a mana down from River's Rebuke. These things do happen. Pretty cool. But again, that's 6 life we have more. We would have been at 10, you know? Stuff matters. Gosh, I want to do these. Alright, let's see if we get to cast this. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't know, that pause made me think they had something they were going to do. Yeah, we're in a bad way here, unfortunately. Because we can't even Rivers. They're just going to hold up counter magic at this point. Yeah, we can't. We don't have it. They're 100% holding Wash Away. And we cast this, they counter it. We Rivers Rebuke, they counter it. We can't even bait them with Eaten by Piranhas because they'll just counter that. And then we don't have mana to... I guess we could... What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, and they're going to be able to... Reflection as well. Yeah, not good. Let's see what this does. They didn't even care. They didn't even care. Wow. That would be why. Good game. GG opponent. Pretty cool. It happens. Ooh, the dinosaurs are here. Dinos versus dragons. Who will take it? Well, I mean, we can cast everything pretty much. I don't really want to be on the play like this, though. Okay, well, let's go for it. We certainly have mana. We really need to draw into Vigilance. Disallow's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we're gonna... We're gonna Relic here still. We'll start worrying about holding up counter spells in a second here. Pretty neat. Oh, there we go. Okay. See if we can catch him with a disallow on their commander, possibly. Yes. That slows him down a smidge. Pretty nice being able to get both of these done on one shot here. Of course, they can run board wipes. Oh boy, everybody. Beans are in the house. I know everybody knows about the beans. I think we'll kick Skyclave this turn. If we don't... Oh, never mind. Oh, so many decisions to have here. Okay, so this is happening now, right? I guess Deluge, right? It's just such a good card. But we are going to Teferi. If we draw into a counter spell here, that'd be pretty epic. Unfortunate, but okay. I guess we can still Deluge if we use Ojutai, which I don't think we're going to do. We're gonna let them think we have counter spells here. We're thinking about countering it. We're thinking about countering it, and we're gonna say never mind. Here we go. Okay, I guess. I don't blame them entirely. They're thinking we have counter magic or something. But yeah, we were gonna do a lot. GG opponent. Ashaya. Okay. No. Oof. There's also a no. Okay. Now what are we taking out of here? I guess Piranhas, unfortunately. Such nice removal. Oh, maybe it's Wizard class. Yeah, Wizard class is kind of slow. No turn 1 elf is pretty big. Tail's End, yes, I'll take a Tail's End. One, two, three. They'll be at 4 mana. Gosh, can we afford to Guardian Idol? I think we have to, right? Yeah, we're going to have to do it now. But then we're going to have to keep up counter magic for a minute. I guess we could always Piranhas Ashaya. Nice. Pre-land drop. That's not bad there. So we can still No More Lies or Tails End here. Yeah. Yeah, pretty soon they were going to have... Oh, yeah, you know, they probably don't like that one bit. Sure. Some nice ramp there. Okay, well. I think we're just gonna have to do this and hope to deal. So we can Piranhas Ashaya after they're down. They are certainly having plenty of mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Mm-hmm. Nice. No reach, right? No reach, okay. Well, I guess it's Mono Drain, yeah. So, how do we want to go about this then? Guess we want to Unable to Scream. Oh, do we need to? Should we use Piranhas? Should we use Piranhas now? The most mana efficient play. And then we still keep up Mono Drain. Because if we use Unable to Scream right now, we can't do anything with that other mana anyway. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just use it now. See if we catch like a big 7 drop or something. That's not really that big of a creature. They can't swing in with it. They can give another creature +2. So I really don't like that. Oh, I guess we're just too slow for opponent. Sorry, sometimes you gotta think. So I was debating whether I was going to Counterspell or Mono Drain. In this case, probably was just going to be Counterspell. And then... See, they still had the whatever they were holding in their hands, though. They had another 8 mana to go, so I was really debating whether or not this was going to be the case. The reason why I really thought about this was that's just... Look at that. Mana sink right there. They can just start marching in and just dump all their mana into one creature. Start chunking me. So yeah, I think they should have stuck it out for a second. Ooh, is it? Is it gonna be good? Aggro. Okay. A bit of a slow hand here, unfortunately. Kind of awkward, too. Our 1 mana being white. It's not untapped. I guess we'll give it a shot here. Would much rather this be a Signet. Oh, just throw it in my face, why don't you? Okay, you were... Thanks. Okay, well, hopefully we just have to deal with Commander and a follow-up, and we can... Okay. Okay, 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 okay. How do we want to do this, then? I guess we're going to Coldsteel... Okay, so there you go. Get that out of the way. Coldsteel for, I guess we'll go with blue again. And then we will wrench. And that should set us up. Ooh.
Time to choose. Oh, it's so exciting.
Urza's pretty cool. That would let us Urza and hold up commit. I'm not sure if that's what we really need here, though.
Oh, come on. I just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Just wants to peek. Let the man peek. We can pact this, but... no. Verdict's not bad, I guess. Okay, how do we want to do this? Do we care about Ral? What's he gonna get? Let's get his emblem in a second. And what are we looking at in here so far? Nothing. I guess we're gonna go in for the normal. We can always commit Ral if we really have to here. Disallow is nice. I would love a land drop, but I don't think we can afford it. Or I don't think we can afford not to take disallow here. It's a lot of cards to draw there. Okay. I guess we're just banking on being able to take on their threats. They only have so much mana here.
I just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Yeah. This is a cool deck. This is a really cool deck. I would love this kind of deck with Madness. If you guys remember Madness, where you cast it as you're discarding it, that would be pretty slick. Alright, let's see if they fight for this or not. They might. Okay. We could also be really cool and just disallow the minus if they go for it. Gosh, what do you think they're holding? You think they have Sublime Epiphany? Should we blind curse? Something like I guess we just want to pick Riel anyway. So what are we doing here? 1, 2. We only have 3 blue anyway, so we can't double spell even if we wanted to. Okay, so either way it's going to be Riel the Everwise. Riel. Because we may just end up Supreme Verdicting here. Be curious if they go for the -8 or not. They're gonna have to have 2 counters. Which I wouldn't be shocked if they did. Man, if we had another blue, we could counterspell whatever they do here. I would feel cool. Well, they're thinking about something here. Okay, maybe they're digging. Maybe they don't have the other counter. They drew so many cards, I just assumed they did. Gosh, 1 more blue mana. Is this happening? Are you dragging this out for dramatic effect? Oh, I'll be darned. Nice. And now they think we have negate still, because of the stick. Even though it's because of our equipment. Okay, decisions. I think we want to... Yeah, I think we're going to take this damage. I was thinking about just trading here. Because we're going to likely verdict no matter what. But I want to get another hit in. Sure. Because we... Oh, yeah, I guess we can't verdict this turn anyways. So... Well, either way, we're jumping. Yes. Alright, take a land. Interesting. Well, you know, if they don't kill us here, we could just Rogue's Passage and kill them. So, as much as I love Teferi, I think we're going to Rogue's Passage, because if they have a flyer or something that can chump, this just completely gets around that. Man, here we are again, hoping we had another blue. I guess I should have tapped thinking maybe we would draw a blue source. Hopefully we don't regret it. Oh, now we have to chump, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Yep. Fortunately, we're holding Supreme Verdict, I guess. So no matter what, it's not getting countered. Man, if we had one more mana to be able to tap target creature, that also would have been pretty killer. Right, guys? See if they can give it trample, maybe? I guess that still wouldn't do it. It'll be pretty cool if they replay their commander this turn, though. And then we could get them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess they don't have the mana. They need one more. That's too bad. I guess our curse got us. Yep. Alright, are you going to follow up with the... Nope, you're not. Okay. I guess we don't need that second one. Well, if that's the case, we'll start with this one. Yeah, no, can try hold up mana drain here. The lack of blue mana has seriously been messing with me here. Yeah. It's a close game. I'm really surprised. I thought they had this. Oh, we can't even do that. Gosh, we are just... We are in a bad way here. Yeah, not liking this stuff at all here. Unfortunately, mana draining this doesn't give us anything beneficial here. We don't have the colored mana to capitalize on it, so we're just going to counterspell. See if they have something else as well. See? No mana. No mana, no mana. It's unfortunate. Interesting. I guess we're just one shock away from dead here. They must have 2 damage. They're holding 5 cards. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves us 2 mana again. Really not enough to do anything here. Wizard class plus 1, 2, 3. I guess that's our 1. We need 1 blue just to start this process, which takes away our other blue. And even then, not sure what we're digging for here. Oh, there's all the lands, huh? Alright. GG. Mana screwed. Yeah, some of those sequences I could have done better, but that mana wasn't helping. Alright, let's move on. Coldsteel, just... I don't like this hand. Ugh. I guess. I do like the hidden priority you get from Wrench. Because it really makes it seem like you have something. No, turn 1 elf, please. Okay. Utopia Sprawl. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is far worse than I thought. Turn 1 Ledger Shredder. Not bad, not bad. I regret not having Unable to Scream now. But we can Verdict. We can Verdict. Sure. Sure. We already have one in play. You're kidding. Yeah, I would have paid that. Yeah. You go ahead. I'm shocked. Why would you get rid of this? I guess you just wanted your Ledger Shredder stuff to happen. Seems like a waste of a No More Lies. We really need to draw into some mana, unfortunately. Preferably not a Coldsteel Heart or a Guardian Idol. Let's give us a good old-fashioned island. Let's slow him down a smidge. Fine. Planes. Sure. Not bad. I don't want to just run Ojutai into a counterspell, which I'm fairly certain they have here. Okay. I think we're gonna just deluge for lands, basically. If they play creatures, we're happy about that because we're gonna Verdict. Bobble's fine. Ah. Oh. They wanted to look at their own. Cool. Sure. Pretty cool. We already have Vigilance here. I do like Partition to be able to dodge their board wipe if they have one. I don't feel like a deck like theirs is gonna have a board wipe though. Could be wrong. Alright, is it greedy to hold one more turn? Or should we do it now? Let's see, this is potentially 5. Where's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're gonna get the city's blessing now, so I think we have to. Sure, connive. Can't really afford for them to take an extra turn. Next turn we can Ojutai with negate back up. Okay, they had nothing for the end of turn. See if they just play their commander. Okay. A little bit of Tron action there. Nice. Well, thank you. Alright, this is their turn to board wipe. Oh boy, okay. Let's see how this goes. I guess we want to do this first. Okay, yes. Let's go ahead and pay the 1.
I am not going to sit this one out. Here we go.
Set him back a smidge. Iganjo's pretty cool, actually. I mean, they're not coming in for any attacks anytime soon, though. Sure. I mean, not with these guys, I mean. Really? I guess you want all that. Sure.
That went according to plan.
Opponent's being patient here. I wonder if they're giving a try for their commander. Well, they are. Okay, well, we don't want that. Man, we aren't getting what we want here. Okay. Well, fortunately, they thought we were. But you really should hold out and see. You're holding 3 hands. I don't know what they're holding in their hands, but I guess we had, what, 3 steps ahead? We were going to pull a Mana Rock there. I don't even know if we were going to cast it. What I wanted was some stuff to beef up Ojutai. And just, you know, kill him outright. But I guess we kind of did have that. We were 2 turns away from killing them. We could even power up Guardian Idol and I guess make it unblockable if we really needed to get that last bit of damage in. So this would have been, yeah, it was 2 turns either way. Okay, GG, we got there. Ooh, row. Yeah, I think we're going to mulligan the 1-lander. If this had a second island, I would think about it. You could mono drain your way into Relic. But even then, that would be kind of psychotic. Opponent, are you there? Come on, opponent. I am slow enough for the viewers as is. Can't even click my ring right now. There they are. Oh, almost. Oh gosh. Oof. Oof. Well, actually, I think I'll keep. Yeah, we're just one land away from really getting what we need here. Sorry. We're one plains away. Apologies. I think we will crag still. I was debating whether we were going to search or crag. Nice. These are great lands from Aether Drift. Really like it. Okay. Opponent may be holding up counter magic here. I'd rather get Iron Crag countered. Sure. It's unfortunate the only mana block we have, or mana rock we have, is blue only. So we'll see how this goes. Worst case is we key the archive, I guess. Alright, pretty nice. Yep. We're certainly going to get pinged to death for a little bit. There we go. See? Just have to believe. You just have to believe. Stop touching them. Cool picture, I've always thought. Okay. Where are they at now? 4. Oh, we've reached the point of the Scoot army. Yep, it's getting real. Probably going to want to swing in, well, I don't know what they want to swing in with. Definitely the tokens. But I know they want another card in their graveyard, but I don't know which one they want to give up. I guess maybe giving up the main Scoot Swarm would be that big of a deal. Yeah, because you already have the copies now. I guess actually wait, when there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, I don't see that happening. You already have all these swarms, though. I guess. Yep. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. Definitely need a River's Rebuke here. Alright, let's see what we can get here. It's a little late. Guess we could throw that on Uro. Alternatively, we can... I guess we can search and then hold up Tail's End. Yeah, I guess we're going to do that. We're pretty far from flipping Azcanta, but I don't know. We can at least block invasion as well. But this is... Really? Okay. Yeah, that's a good card. Imagine if you could counter the second half of that, where they sack all their lands and you could somehow counter the the new lands coming into play. Yeah. It's cool. I'm all for the fun here. Let's do it. That's not a River's Rebuke. And River's Rebuke. Well, close enough. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect it. Oh my gosh, really? You scoop opponent. Let's evaluate here. You still have 7 mana. You can cast Uro. And then you can... Oh, I guess you didn't bring out... Did you bring out any blue? Oh, maybe you did punt a little bit. Yeah, you needed your blue mana. Well, well, so let's see. What were we going to do? We were going to bring down Ojutai again, re-equip, swing, swing. Well, we got there. And plus, we did have Tail's End to counter the first Uro. Or at least the one that wasn't going to get sacrificed. So, we stole that. GG. Okay, next up is Braids. Okay. Oh, a lot of sacrifice coming our way. That last match made me want to put in Fumigate for a board wipe. Can you imagine if we had gained 1 life for every creature we killed right there? That would have been pretty epic. We're on the play, and yes. I guess we'll lead off with Fabled Passage, just to make sure we have a untapped 3 lands for Mono Rock here. Even if they hand hate us, we're going to probably keep one of these. Okay. Is it Verdict? Maybe it's one of these, actually. Alright, that's probably taking our ring, maybe? I'm not sure what they're going to take here. Oh, taking our Verdict. Okay. Nice. Gonna make me type it? They're gonna make me type it. See if we can get to... Yeah, it looks like we're... Yeah, we're getting to Fairy, so I'm pretty happy about that.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Well, let's think about this. What are we going to have to deal with here? We can just draw, and then that doesn't do much, but we get more cards in hand here. I was thinking about tucking. I was thinking about tucking the bat, but I don't really know if that really affects us as much as it... Yeah, no, I think we're just going to draw here.
Keep up the pace.
Could be, okay, I was going to say we could draw into Counterspell as well. There's still a land off from Braids, which is pretty big. Ooh, not bad. Wash Away is also got pretty good.
No time for a break.
So I think we can afford to Wash Away here. I'm sorry, to Ojutai here. And then we can keep up Wash Away or 3 steps. See if they have an Edict effect, we can counter it. If they just go for Braids, we can also counter that. I guess they're going for an Edict if they have it. No, thank you. Now we just need to get Vigilance on Ojutai here, which we are so good at doing. Yeah, let's just keep going.
We need to move quickly.
Yeah, Wizard class is pretty good. Alright, we have Commit and Wash Away. Sure. We're in an okay spot here. It's not super solid, but I'm okay with it. Of course, opponent's getting to see a lot of cards here. Yeah. From there on, it's kind of our game. Teferi really let us keep that in control. I didn't want to put Ojutai down right away because black has so many Edict effects and, you know, just other ways to remove it. So, yeah, Teferi was the champion of that game for us. GG. And there we have it. Dragonlord Ojutai in the flesh. Pretty cool seeing some of these games. That was pretty fun, this last one, just getting to board wipe an infinite amount of creatures right there. Like I was saying, I would have liked to have had a Fumigate. So that would have been cool. Anyways, a lot of fun with this deck. I've learned something pretty neat about Ojutai. Authority of the Consuls. Not a fun card. Ojutai coming into play tapped wrecks you, especially if they have removal. So that was pretty challenging. I'll have to figure something out about that sort of thing. Otherwise, Ojutai does what Ojutai does. Comes into play, gets Vigilance, swings in, goes to work, keeps you ahead of the game by giving you, you know, 1 out of the top 3 every single turn. So it's a really good amount of card advantage for you, and it has a decent clock in its own right. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit a like button for me, and check out some of my other ones if you haven't. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, and remember, elevate your game.